Hello, so we will be talking about density of water. What is density of water? Density is the weight of water per unit. Water density changes with temperature and concentration of dissolved salt in the water. The formula to measure density of water is P density equals M mass divided by V volume. Water has three phases: solid, liquid, and gas, which is determined by temperature and pressure.
So what is water density? Density is the weight of water per unit for volume, depending on the temperature of water, the pressure, and the concentration of dissolved salt in the water. The formula to measure density is P is equal to M over V, where P is equal to density, M is mass, and V is volume. The density varies between the three states: solid, liquid, and gas.
Water vapor is less dense or lighter than dry air, and is measured by grams per liter at standard temperature. As the temperature increases and water heats up, kinetic energy causes the hydrogen bonds to break completely and allows water molecules to escape into the air. As there are no bonds to keep the molecules together, they will spread more apart in space, decreasing the density of the gas. Water vapor is less dense than dry air. At equivalent temperatures, water vapor can float above air. This is because the density of dry air at standard temperature and pressure is 1.27 grams per liter, while water vapor has a density of 0.804 grams per liter. This allows for water in a gaseous form to move around the environment and make the air a degree of humid. Water changes into its gaseous form at a temperature of 100 degrees Celsius.
When the temperature of water drops, water molecules condense until it reaches a temperature of approximately 4 degrees Celsius. Once it reaches this temperature, that's when water molecules begin to expand until they reach a freezing point, which would be 0 degrees Celsius. This is because as the temperature drops, there is no heat to damage or displace the hydrogen bonds that are between water molecules. These bonds are usually very unstable, but as the temperature drops, this allows the hydrogen bonds to get stronger. So the stronger hydrogen bonds then allow for water molecules to have a larger, more open structure, which is why the molecules expand. This means that ice has a lower density than water because the molecules are more spread out, which also explains why ice floats. If ice did not have a lower density, large bodies of water would freeze over and essentially everything in them would die because of the ice. Since ice floats above the water because it's less dense, it allows for marine life and animals and plants to live underneath the ice. While if ice froze bottom up and then sank to the bottom of a body of water, it could cause more damage.